Thank you Tokyo Treat and Kuroko for sponsoring this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm an art teacher, former animator, volleyball coach, and volleyball player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Kuroko no Basket Season 3, Episode 8. I was so excited to finally learn about Akashi and to see him play in an entire basketball game. My only other exposure was seeing him almost cut Kagami, but to see his basketball skill and the Emperor's Eye, that sneaky eye, and then to see Kisei use the Emperor's Eye. So I'm really curious how long Kisei's ability can last, because Kagami has not gotten into the zone yet. So really curious what's going to happen in this game. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for my weekly anime reaction videos. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. Damn, that's such a cool pose with that yellow flame coming out. Man, all the sweat going off the body, look at that. So you look at these hands here, they're not just like 5 hot dogs. There's some curvature and bending of the knuckles, and to make each finger a different length and different angle makes it feel like a full hand. Sometimes bad animators kind of make all the fingers look the same, so it just looks like they're stabbing the ball. But man, it looks like he's really grabbing it there. Change of pace from Aomine. And the fact that he made Kagami trip up, still one of the coolest animation examples of the Vanishing Drive. We haven't seen Kisei do the Vanishing Drive yet. So does that mean he took... So he's combining abilities, he's reading... Okay, the true light. If you guys remember from the last video when we did the live watch stream party with our Ultra Instinct members, by the way, make sure you join. Thank you so much again for all the members who joined me watching Kuroko no Basket live. Someone commented at the end and said title drop, and I didn't make that connection, but when Kuroko actually said the title, made me realize, oh, that's where they got the title from. So now that I see the titles, I'm going to be watching for where the title drop actually. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they get released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly watch parties where you get to interact directly with me, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. It happens. Man, such a different change of pace. I was ready to jump into the action right away. Oh, Aomine is not watching this game between Kisei and Kagami. Or maybe he is and he's just waiting for it to happen. Is that the formless shot? Ooh, okay, it didn't go in super clean, so maybe it's starting to fade. That's cool how he almost looks like the characters before he changes back into Kisei. That's a really good animation there. The Cyclone! Dang, I could totally see why this is so exhausting for Kisei. I mean, every move requires so much ability. But it's only the first quarter. Alright, this little breathing animation, a little awkward here. Now let's see, the actual drawings are fine in terms of the mouth dropping, the concerned look, the sweat drops, the slumped over shoulders, but the degree with which he's breathing, it looks like he's riding a horse. Right, and the way the hair is shaking, if you kind of had some hands for the reins, it looked like he's riding a horse. They should just make it just a little bit more subtle, like that. You see how my shoulders only go up like ½ an inch here. Now they're both riding horses. Look at that. Kisei, they're kind of having a joust. Oh, he's admitting that it's rough. So maybe he's going to turn it on later in the game. Oh, but his eye is still glistening with that yellow. Okay, now it's fading. The fact that he can turn it on command is really cool. Wow. If Hyuga is concerned, that's a problem. Okay, so they're all nervous about what's going to happen at the end of the game when he turns it on and becomes unstoppable. So maybe it's going to take some time for seirin to kind of get out of that funk because they have so much momentum. That was Kaijo's true aim, okay. Yeah, to start off with that. Just to throw them off, to throw the flow of the game. And they're going to be rushing the game. They're going to overplay because they're so anxious now that Kisei is off. They feel like they have to catch up all the way. Yeah, when you don't give your team any rhythm, it's hard to get into that. That's a true sports concept. And then by the time they recover, it's going to be fourth quarter, and then Kisei is going to turn it on again. That's a really cool strategy. Trying too hard. That's something I'm always guilty of as an athlete. Let's see if the coach or Kuroko steps in to resynchronize their... Oh, okay, we got a Yamaguchi moment. Furihata, is that the cat face? I was just going to say that as a coach, when your main group, which is usually performing well and usually in rhythm, is struggling, it's not so much that they have to play better. Sometimes you just need to change the flow of the game, and oftentimes it's usually like a pretty critical position, like a setter in volleyball, or in basketball it's a point guard, because they kind of dictate the flow. But someone just to shake the team out of the rhythm, to do something different, right? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. And even if they play worse, sometimes playing worse in a different way, not in the same way, which is what they're doing, is better, because then you have a chance to change. And change leads to progress, but not all change is progress. Yes. Maybe he's going to do this with his cat face. He's going to meow and scratch the players. Yeah, man, he's already sweating and nervous. Are we going to have another Yamaguchi hero moment? Oh, yeah, I was on the bench for 2 years on my varsity team in high school. Did they give him cat eyes too? So they gave him cat eyes, but I feel like here it's more appropriate to give him the little cat teeth. Yes. I feel like he's gonna take the basketball. Whoops, sorry. Drop my keyboard. Let's rewind that. Whoops, it fast forwarded all the way to the end. Not good. Ooh, and the fact that the crowd is cheering as he's coming in. Yeah, you complaining all this time about wanting more court time, and now you get it. What are you gonna do? The secret weapon. Okay, that's not very encouraging. I don't know what the coach is thinking, but your best Furi. I think the best way to handle it is how Karasuno handled Yamaguchi coming in, and everyone was nervous, and they say, "You're gonna do okay, you're gonna be okay," like projecting their anxiety onto the substitute player, in a nervous, positive way, like trying to be positive. Here, Kagami is being a little too honest here. So there you go. Let's do our best. That's Kuroko having more of a team mindset. Wait, okay, that's not the cat face, because the cat guy is right here. Okay, so it is a point guard. When you haven't seen a player play, you don't know what to expect. Maybe he's gonna turn over the first ball. So normal. But you're also throwing the other team off too. Oh. Sorry, give us a minute. Apologizing for his behalf. And you know the best part is, you know why Kuroko is so empathetic to Furihata? Is that his name? I'm gonna practice his name. Okay, Furihata. Because Kuroko understands what it's like to be on the bench and the first time stepping out. He wasn't always a starter. Definitely something I can relate to. Yeah, just showing understanding it's okay to be nervous. Mash desu. The biggest wuss around. Yeah, can't wait to see what this is gonna. I feel like he's just gonna jump up and then serve the basketball. Yeah. Is he passing him back to him? Yeah, maybe forcing him just to slow it down on purpose and hold the ball longer. Mm-hmm. So now they're throwing their chemistry up, but also making them run around more. Ooh, he's looking around. Okay, Furihata. Mm-hmm. Or you can be like overly anxious and speed it up too much. It could be either way. But at least he knows he's gonna not make a pass unless it's gonna be a perfect opportunity. That's a good coach. We haven't seen the dad in a while. Okay, at least he can pass. Another pass. Ooh, into Hyuga. Boom! Using the entire shot clock. That's all you need. Just that first shot to kind of go into momentum. Not really. He's still nervous. Ooh, is he gonna shoot it now? Yeah, I mean, he's a first year to be on the main team. So less risky. That first group was definitely less risky, or much more risky, and he's less risky. Is this Tanaka? Maybe he's defeated about not getting enough playing time. Or just discouraged that there's such a big skill gap. Hey, this is the first time where a shaved head sports character in anime is not the overly aggressive Yakuza type. Yeah, that's the whole point of being an underclassman, is to be challenged and to not be able to keep up with the upperclassmen. But if you're comparing yourself to Kagami and Kuroko, I can understand how you feel like you're not even on your peers level. Rewind that. Oh, now we have the Yamaguchi moment. Yeah, the joy of just playing with the team. Now we have the triumphant music. Okay, so this part's a little bit unrealistic for the throw. So when you throw, you see how his fingers like this, like, I don't know, throwing like an axe. When you throw, if you're gonna throw with one hand, you usually have your fingers forward, and there should be a lot of backspin. I think here, not only is he kind of like slicing it oddly, but the ball is rolling forward. So you would have to throw it like that, which would just fall into the ground. The ball should be spinning backwards. Oh, damn, look at that. That was Kuroko's mid-air. Look, he's gonna dunk it. It's that mid-air pass. Oh, but into Fury. Oh, he makes a layup, his first shot. And look at that. Kawahara, I think that's his name. The Tanaka looking guy gets to actually see that. Oh, and apparently he didn't quit. So he gets to see that bench player come to fruition. His first official basket. What an honor. Are they gonna... Oh, they get to show the seirin players now on the playing cards. Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. You guys know me, I get so excited for the different Kit Kat flavors in the Tokyo Treat boxes. Milky, creamy, and you get that bitterness of the tea at the very end. You also get these delicious ramen packages every month, and this month we have our Tokyo Shoyu ramen. Oh, so smells so good. Nice and chewy. Let's get that broth. This is an interesting chip, Koikeya ume chip. Wow, that's delicious. And let's wash it down with some melon cream soda. Man, I put this in the fridge too. It's nice and chilled. The cool thing about Sakurako is they actually have some of the best tasting Japanese crackers. I have no idea what flavor this is, but my guess is like a nice toasted rice cracker. This is just pure salty goodness. Now we'll try our Mizu Warabi Mochi. All right, look at that. All mixed together. Can't wait to try this. Wow. Man, that's just different textures. You get that sweetness of that syrup. And I think it is peanut. Actually, no. It's not peanut. It's sesame. I knew it tasted familiar. Now we have our mochi manaka. Let's go in. And what better way to enjoy all these Sakurako snacks than with the kuromame tea. So steamy. If you want to enjoy your own authentic Japanese snacks, then use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order, and you can enjoy these snacks while we watch Kuroko no Basket together. It's also a great way to support this channel because I do get a small commission from every purchase that you make with my code. I hope you enjoyed this tasting experience. Now let's get back to the show. The ambush. He's hoping that he's gonna get subbed out. Hey, but if someone's playing well, you should just keep him in. That's my philosophy. He looks tired. Good job. Unless the score, what was the score? Let me take a look. What was the score here? Okay, so they're still down, so he was really just in to change some rhythm. Yeah, what's the game plan? How are they gonna double their strength? Oh, they get the cold lemon. I want to try those lemon pieces, man. They just look so scrumptious every time. So that's a good animation here. So we know that Kyoshi is gigantic, and see how his hands like almost like encapsulate the ball there. That's a good proportion. He's gonna muscle him out. Fake pass. Kyoshi's good with those pump fakes. I love it. It's all about misdirection. Oh, okay, so they're running through the offense through the center. Okay, so mismatch means Kyoshi's probably either more skilled or bigger, like more physical than the opposing team center. So you want him to have the ball always because he's always going to have an advantage with that matchup. But Kyoshi's going to come in and help. Bushy eyebrows. Yeah, the only way you can keep up with more athletic people is to read what they're doing. Oh, he just zoomed right past him. Oh, but Kyoshi for... Oh, he goes in for the hook. Even with help from Kyoshi. Don't mind, don't mind. Let's see if they switch up the defenders. Yeah, I'm curious. Ooh, maybe Hyuga's getting a lot out of hand. So maybe he expects more out of him. So maybe he's pushing him hard because he knows he can handle it. Oh, the music's starting to get a little eerie, so that means it's going to be against the seirin momentum. Oh, another flashback. I love these flashbacks. Kagetora. Hey, that's like me. I have to keep practicing and I still don't get it. Oh, but he's gonna learn it. And then maybe pick him from behind. Eagle spear. I wonder why the eagle is a spear. Okay, this is somewhat realistic, but being able to steal a ball without, like, from behind like this. Oh, The eagle spear. Everyone's got a special move. Okay, so this is an actual basketball move. Sometimes if you know someone's gonna beat you, you let them pass, and so you have, you know, they don't. When you let someone pass, they can't defend the ball from the back. You know, if you try to steal the ball from the front, they can use their hand to kind of block your hand. But once you let them go back, you usually have to turn around and kind of swat it from the back. But being able to do a no-look steal like that is a little bit unrealistic. But the concept is correct, letting the dribbler go past you. Oh, this is the eagle eye guy. They have a guy that can see everything. In for an easy point. I told him to shut up already. Maybe he's going to dribble past the other way and then eagle spear the other side. Distracting him with jokes. I like this guy's voice. It's kind of scratchy and like, intense. Yeah, that's why you don't want to defend someone too close. The triple threat. You either pass, drive, or shoot. And they got a lot of spears on the team. Oh, but Kuroko's sneaking behind, the sneaky guy. That's a great visual right there. When someone's just all up in your grill and all over you in defense, you see this hand constantly going. This is really realistic. Just constant movement like you're playing in front of an octopus. Dang, Kisei is already the ace. Oh. Nah, the aura, the zombie, the aura's coming out. Oh, what's interesting here is that you could tell that Kisei was used to doing a quick jump, like pump fake, like Akashi, but right here he's more human, so he's slowed down like a normal guy, and then Kagami was able to keep up with him. Yeah, Kagami is warming up. Yeah. Oh, right back at him. The battle is finally even. Yes. This is where I was at Kagami and Aomine just said, everyone clear the court, just let them go at it. Yeah, this is a great view, kind of that floor view, looking up at the two players. That's how you get really close into the action, make them feel bigger than life. Yeah, I was just gonna say, they look like they're two samurai running through the fields and keeping up with each other. Ah, Aomine has deeper thoughts beyond basketball. Man, maybe it's destiny for Kisei and Kagami to play against each other. It is destiny. The miracle. I would say he's like a late blooming miracle. The light and shadow. That's one of the most common analogies in anime. Damn, that's a lot of pops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Maybe like 3 too many. Oh, I love how he lands like just like a colossus, exerting his dominance. This episode was a really good combination between lots of action, but lots of backstory. But I feel like their backstories are almost too short. And thinking back to Haikyuu, where the backstory was like multiple episodes from, you know, Yamaguchi to Suga, and just how it kind of built up. Whereas Furihata, you only get maybe 1 minute of backstory, and then all of a sudden he gets subbed in and makes an impact. So I wish they would have planted that seed a couple episodes earlier just to make it more dramatic and get that build up going. But we finally get to see the face off between Kisei and Kagami, and I love the fact that it's even, although the momentum seems to be shifting towards Kagami as he's getting warmed up, because Kisei already exerted his dominance in the beginning. And I like the fact that the coach made a clutch decision and preparing Furihata in case they needed to change the rhythm, and also just trusting your players. Sometimes even if they're not that good, you have to show your players as a coach that you trust them, and you trust them enough to put them on the court and give them chances. Whether or not they succeed with that opportunity, just knowing that they got the opportunity is highly motivating. It's gonna help Furihata grow so much more as a player later on.